Hello and welcome to our new series, Come Cook With Me, because I'm a 17-year-old girl who still doesn't know how to cook. So this is how we're learning together, you and me, on this road together. Today we're making mac and cheese. Fun fact about me, I had mac and cheese once and I hated it. But that was store-bought mac and cheese and it was in like a tin. Wasn't nice. So today we're going to make our own and see if I like it then. If not, I can give it to my brother and sister who adore mac and cheese. Let's get rolling. So my mum, being the wonderful, wonderful person she is, cooks for me, my siblings and my dad. Not my brother. She cooks for all of us. So I think it would be nice just to be like, you know what, I can cook, let me cook for you. So that's why we're learning how to cook. We're going to start off by actually grating some cheese. So yeah, we're going to cook mac and cheese. So the first thing the recipe calls for is, well, the part that's going to take the longest is the cheese. And I hate grating cheese, but the recipe calls for cheese. Now we have all of this cheese. I'm going to use that one because it has the most cheese in it. My family is a family of 5 and they love watching my videos to embarrass me. Well, not to embarrass me, they love watching my videos just to like watch them, but it's embarrassing because like you don't expect your family to watch the videos, and when you do, you're like, oh my god, is that what I sound like, and oh my god, is that what I look like, and you're just like, oh, this is awful. But it is nice because they're supporting me with it. So I got the recipe of the roux, which is basically the sauce for the mac and cheese, offline, because there wasn't like a mac and cheese recipe that I actually wanted to follow, because they all seemed like to have so many other ingredients in that weren't that necessary. I get it's for like people who have taste, but yeah. So I decided to just make like my own basic recipe for it. So this is for my brother's lunch. It is currently 11 minutes past 12 p.m. and we're starting off by making the sauce, like I've said so many times. So for the sauce, we need 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 cup of flour, 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of cheese. But I don't know American stuff. I'm pretty sure we have. Okay, that's 1 US cup. And then 1/4 cup would be, that's 1/4 cup. So once this is full twice is when I can stop grating cheese. But I feel like that's just going to take up the whole of that. This chopping board is clean, don't worry. I clean everything before I start these videos, especially since I'm cooking. Yes, I have already washed my hands. But yeah, so to make the sauce, you'll need equal parts butter and flour. You need to put your oven, like the stove on, and cook it all while you do this. So you need to put in butter and flour and mix until smooth. Then you add in the milks slowly and mix that in until it's like it's not thick, but it's not water. And then you melt in the cheese once it's like the perfect consistency. You add whatever seasoning you want, and alongside that, while you're doing the roux, you need to boil the pasta. So I'm gonna boil in the pasta right when the consistency gets to the right consistency that we need it. Okay, let's have a look at that. Okay. Okay, 1 cup, and we need to fill that a little bit more. I apologise for like the scattered videos. I've not been well for like the past 2 weeks because I had a UTI. And I was in hospital yesterday because I feel like I had gotten worse, but they said I didn't have anything anymore. So I was in A&E from 10:30 till almost 5 o'clock just to be told that there wasn't anything wrong with me anymore, even though I didn't feel like I should when I'm well. Like, I was in pain, I was throwing up, etc, etc. It wasn't nice, but I feel a little bit better today. So I guess yesterday was just a little bit worse. Okay, right, the cheese is done. And I told you guys it would be like almost full. Okay, we're gonna clean this side up, then we're gonna move on to the second part. Okay, so since the cheese is done, we need to make the sauce now. So, okay, so let's make the sauce. So we're gonna put that on to like 4, and we're gonna put in 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 cup of butter, okay, I don't know if 1/4 cup flour is going to be enough. Should I do 1/2 cup of flour? Because that's a tiny amount of flour. 1/2 cup of flour into the pan. Right, now we stir until it becomes a sauce. Oh. This is like my first time doing it, guys. You probably weren't this good, good when you first did it, so. Okay, let's restart, but this time let's do it right. So, butter, we're going to do that. Flour, that, milk. it's still like lumpy. It already looks better. It is now 12:30. But you guys, I feel like nobody talks about how it's okay to restart if I feel like it's thinking it out, but I can't tell. I think the only way I will be able to tell is like, no, it's still like milky. Let's add a little bit more flour. See if that does anything to help. And then we'll leave it like this and keep stirring and letting it like all melt together and come together. The whisk there and use the whisk, see if that changes anything, because it did say you were supposed to whisk it. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I don't know if the sound's coming in through that though. Okay, let's melt in the cheese. Oh. Okay, let's go back to this and turn the heat down low and let that melt in while we get the pasta started, which means you need to move back again so that the pasta doesn't bubble up in your face. Fusilini? Fusil, oh no, something like that. So we're going to put in a few cups of water. In the meantime, we're going to stir this and make sure we don't overcook it. But to make it so that we don't overcook it, I feel like we have to take it off the heat, because otherwise we are going to overcook it and I don't want to do that. So we can move this down here, turn the heat up. But I'm not really a pasta girly. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to go until it's smooth though. So we can put it on the heat back there and add a little bit more milk in while it's on a low heat. To make it a little more saucy. Okay, let's season the water. Well, not season it, but salt it. And add in our pasta. water. Okay. We're going to let those cook. And we're going to add a little bit of water into that because it's not supposed to be thick like this. That's a little bit too much water, hold on. See those? Still cooking. Let's try whisking it again. See if we can get the rest of the bumps out. Bumps and bumps. Okay, let's try seasoning it a little bit too. So we're going to add a little bit of garlic salt, some mixed herbs, and that's it because my brother's not big on seasoning. He is 8, bearing in mind, so understandable. But I like to try and mix things in so that he doesn't really know they're there. Also, there's a new COD Modern Warfare coming out, and I'm so excited to play that. I have only just started playing the old CODs because I don't know why, but I've only just found COD, and I think I'm on the first one there is, I'm not sure. This is how the sauce looked in the video, so it's the consistency we need, a nice creamy one. So now we just need our pasta to hurry up and boil. Look, they're getting bigger. So yeah, I'm so excited to see what my brother thinks about this because I need a few more minutes and we should be done. So I'm going to start tidying up the rest of the ingredients that I use and put them away. While trying to stir this at the same time so it doesn't come up again. I'm going to strain our pasta and then we're going to mix everything together. It's not boiling hot like the handles, but it's still hot, so. Okay. This is what the pasta looks like. Let's raise you up. Okay. And then our sauce. He's not going to eat all of the sauce, so we'll put some of that away into a little pot for whenever someone else wants pasta. So this is the pasta with our homemade sauce. My brother likes everything mixed in together. So we're going to try. Okay, we're going to try it since every good cook tastes their food. That's really good. That's good giving him food. Safe to say my brother enjoyed that. He gave it an 8.5 and then turned it to a 10.5. So, thank you very much for watching me do this. I hope you try it too, because it's delicious. Honestly, I don't like mac and cheese, so win-win for me. My sister is basically the pasta connoisseur at 15, so I've saved her a little pot of the sauce and pasta to try. So make sure you like, subscribe and leave a comment. Make sure to comment what other recipes you want to see me try for this new cooking challenge, I guess. Not challenge. I mean, yeah, I could call it a challenge because it's me trying to learn how to cook at 17, isn't it? Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!